grind. What fears dance in the back of your mind? Who taught you love? Who taught you war? What's the wound you still trying to ignore? You ain't soft for expressing what's inside. That's king energy, that's real pride. Petty red ain't scared of your tears or your cries. I'm here to witness, not just ride. Blueprint to a man's thoughts starts by listening, not by pushing, pressing or conditioning. The space sacred, this bond glistening. Truth in your tone, I find strength in it. Yeah, I just wanna know your soul, not just what you control. This ain't no casual stroll. I'm here for the truth, yeah, the whole truth. No interruptions, no should have said. Just say it raw, say it how it's in your head. You ain't gotta bleed, just speak your mind. I hold the story, every word you said. So when you ready, I'm still here. A woman with ears that don't just hear. I build temples with your truth, cause knowing you, that's the proof. Blueprint to a man's thoughts starts by listening. You ain't gotta hide behind, just let it go. Take your time, you ain't gotta hide behind no ring. You ain't gotta hide behind, just let it go. Tell me about your fears and flaws, your hopes and desires. Did your past teach you silence and teach you to clutch? What do you dream when the world ain't tough? What do you need when strong ain't enough? Where's the joy that you bury in the grind? What fears dance in the back of your mind? Who taught you love? Who taught you war? What's the wound you still trying to ignore? You ain't soft for expressing what's inside. That's king energy, that's real pride. Yeah, I just wanna know your soul, not just what you control. This ain't no casual stroll. I'm here for the truth, yeah, the whole truth. No interruptions, no should have said. Just say it raw, say it how it's in your head. You ain't gotta bleed, just speak. Just speak.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Real Life Survival. The vibe is always positive. How y'all doing on tonight? Welcome to the Blueprint to a Man's Thoughts. And it's going to get interesting tonight, okay? It's going to get interesting. Because I saw something. And so we're going to talk about it tonight. And so far tonight, we have, as always, my brother from another mother, Mr. He Said, is in the house.
What up, sis? What's good with you? Salute to the chat.
Good.
Severe was good.
You already know the vibes. We're in here.
And also I have my other brother from Baltimore, Severe from Smoking Talk Podcast.
What up, y'all? Y'all know the vibes. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, it sounded good. Tonight's open panel to the men. Men are welcome to the panel. And I may open up the panel to the ladies when we get to a certain section. Because I know some ladies will have something to say about what we got to say tonight. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all brothers doing? You doing good?
Real good. Real good.
Okay.
All is well, sis. All is well.
Yeah.
Everybody
How about you? You good?
I'm good. I'm sleepy. Because I've been up all night. I couldn't go to sleep for nothing in the world last night.
You always say that, yo. We're going to have to hit you with some melatonin or something.
It was a full moon last night. Since you was about to turn into a werewolf or something.
You already know.
But check this out. I took some melatonin. It didn't work.
And then, God damn, we're going to have to hit you with a horse tranquilizer. The fuck knock you out?
It did not work. And I had when I had my surgery.
Yeah.
So I had some pain medication.
Oh snap!
So I took one of those. It still didn't work.
God, yo, you immune. Right?
Yeah, I
You
mean, yeah, it still
immune.
didn't work. I still was just like all over the place. Cause my brain just be going, and then I'll be thinking about things that I can do. I can like I thought of a new concept for an intro, like all kinds of stuff,
So,
and then I'll stay up and do it.
sis, I ain't even gonna lie to you. You gave me extra motivation because I think I seen you post something like 3 in the morning. I'm like,
Mhm.
yo, she is getting. I swear to God, I went to the bathroom and I got to work until I went to work. Feel me? So thank you for that extra motivation. Cause I swear to God, when I seen you post, I was like, what is she doing, yo? She don't be playing. She say she don't sleep. I gotta get to work now. Yeah, I grabbed my laptop and got
Well,
to
I'm glad I
work.
was able to motivate you.
Yeah, boy.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Thank you for Tony Golden for shooting us some memberships. I see nephew. I'm trying to find a little thingy. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on way home on YouTube thingy. I'm on the wrong thing, y'all. Sorry. Shout out to Messy Bashawn is in the house. Thank you for
Messy.
coming through. Nephew, hi, nephew.
Hey, Messy.
Nephew is in the house. Tony
Nephew.
Golden is in the house. Tony Golden already blessed us with 5 memberships. Hey, Tony.
Salute.
I think I saw 18 is in the house too. I think I saw it somewhere.
Hey,
in here.
18.
Oh, what up,
sis?
A?
Yes, 18 is in the house. Thank you for coming through. Guys, I got the issue. Okay. I got a freaking issue. I've been seeing all these like clips on the people with not getting their stamps and stuff like that.
Oh, shit. God damn it.
Okay. Maybe some of the ladies, maybe y'all can help me out in the chat too.
Mm-mm.
I'm confused, right? Okay, here's what I'm confused about.
Oh, shit.
Why? Okay, so if you're getting like food stamps and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Why are you like? Why is your cupboard like desolate? Or like you don't have nothing in your refrigerator by the end of the month? I'm confused about that. Because shoot, something just got in my eye. Because I'm looking at shout out to Uncle Ricky is in the house. Hey, Ricky.
There you go. There you go. What up, Aunt?
What's happening? What's happening, y'all? Sorry I'm late.
What up, bro? How
I'm
you?
just confused, y'all.
Sean. What's good, Sean?
You know it. What's popping? You good, Mr. Williams?
Yes, sir. Another day, another dollar, man. Blessed to be here. Hey, Red.
So I saw something, right? Because I was watching something, so I'm confused about this. So one, I saw people getting on the news and saying that they're starving because they don't have their food stamp. But then you just get your October ones. You did get October. So why are you are you like eating everything at one time? So at the end of the month, you have absolutely nothing in your cupboards. I'm confused about that, right? So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like what is happening? Like y'all not like what are you buying? That by the end of the month you have absolutely nothing because these people are getting on the news like they are starving, they don't have no food, they don't have nothing by the end of the month. So I'm confused about that.
That's crazy.
Can I
What are you
touch
trying
on
to
it?
do?
I'll
Uh-huh.
touch on it.
Go ahead.
Check it. It's like this. Most people with stamps, they do either one or two things. They shop at the regular shopping the regular market, or they buy in bulk. But either
Mhm.
way, it's most people that's buying in bulk, and then people who having multiples of kids, they only get what they need for the month or even for a couple of weeks, and that's it. And you know, with kids today, it's either one or two things. They running through food, eating it all. Some of them just waste it. So by the time the next month or the end of the month comes, they ain't got nothing. They got to start from ground zero or scraping up meals because they done ran through things in under a week.
Hey,
So
Oh, I don't know what you think. I think you shake your
I'll
head.
I'll be asking who's selling them stamps. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Come on, man. Look, bro. They be come on, man. Yeah, I don't know why our people do this. Be lying, man. Y'all know what it is, bro. 50 cents on a dollar, bro.
hmm
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Like, y'all need to
I
stop
guess
this, bro.
they be selling it. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, bro. They hit up Costco with that, you know. Hey, the fire ones though be when they miss a payment, you know what I'm saying? They don't get their paperwork right, so they double up for the 2 months. You know what I'm saying? You hit them up, they got that 3,400. Hey, let me get 5 of that, my girl. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all need to stop this, bro. Like the argument. That's the argument they say, Red. And I'm on one today. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, right? That's the argument, right? The black folks aren't the people who use food stamps the most. It don't matter, y'all the face of it. We the face of it.
We the face of it, yeah.
It don't matter. Hey, this shit, y'all need to stop this bullshit. And like I said, I don't care what nobody say, bro. Yeah, you could say, hey, they ain't gonna put that out. They not gonna highlight the white folks, but y'all gonna be right out there showing out, right? Walking in Walgreens and stealing in carts and shit, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, this they new excuse, Red. Hey, bro, this they new excuse, right? When you pull up a video, all people doing that, they be like, that's AI.
I got one too.
Every video AI now, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so they not skits no more?
Right. That's what
AI now.
Okay.
Well, it's because and here's another one in us. People all of a sudden getting evicted, right? So here I'm confused about that. And the person that I was watching, he even pointed it out. You just now didn't get a check from the government. They just the pay that just passed, you didn't get your check. This is the first one you did not get.
Mm-hmm.
Why you getting evicted?
Because they ain't have it on the first.
No. They can't. You can't get evicted just because you didn't have it on the first.
That means
I know that.
That
I
means
know
they
that.
3 months behind. It
Right.
means they 3 months behind. That's what it means. They 90
So,
days in arrears.
Right. You're gonna blame the government shutdown on you getting evicted, but you were already behind.
Mm-hmm.
You see how? So my problem is, you see how people are using this instance to lie and you know what I'm saying?
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I need y'all to hear me, right? Listen to what I'm saying, right? The reason why there are those people is these are the people complaining about this stuff is because they're the people.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, again, y'all look, no matter what nobody say, like I told you, I've been working since I was 14. The longest I didn't have a job was 4 months. And that's when I got out the army and I had my money took. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're in a situation because these are the type of people who constantly put themselves in these type of situations.
Right.
No planning, no foresight, right? This
Stop
is the way
stealing
it
my
is.
answers, bro. Stop stealing my answers.
And this is the way it is because as long as somebody, I told y'all to, hey, everybody, hey, tell them Truck Chronicles. It was like a summer. I think it was either last summer or the summer before. I told you shit about
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember it. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling y'all, the United States is they export nothing, and our biggest business in America is banking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what y'all think this is? And then the kids, the Gen Zs, you know, the one who say they don't want to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So what y'all talking about? Y'all
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
got a point out.
My answer is real fast, sis. No foresight, no insight, and no hindsight.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's
Shout out,
crazy.
shout out to everybody that tuned in on all platforms on Uncle Ricky side and Smoking Talk. Make sure y'all hit the like button on Smoking Talk side. Come back and hit the like button on my side, and go over and hit the like button on Uncle Ricky's side. Okay. So we can share the love out here in these streets. And as you know, the goals are always the same. We had 15 memberships, but Tony Golden and Brother came through and hit the memberships give out. So now we only need 9 memberships. Make sure y'all hit the paper towel fund at Red Lipstick Vibes on Cash App, baby.
You fell in love with my avatar, that's sweet. Now fall into my Cash App at Red Lipstick Vibes. Legs, I don't walk. I roll into rooms and shut them down.
Don't forget to support the Paper Towel Fund on Cash App, Red Lipstick Vibes.
Okay, y'all heard kids, okay? So I saw this clip. I thought it was amusing, okay? So here is your first icebreaker. Here we go.
Danielle Grant is starving.
You know, I'm trying to see if I can get some food because we literally don't have anything to eat today or tomorrow. So we're going to try to make ends meet, and we can.
Desperate for food, nowhere to go. Grant and many others got to the Hope Line today just to make an appointment to come back later in the week for food. Resources are slim, leaving 40% of Bronxites without money to feed themselves. Some still in shock.
You heard things before, but it's like, they're not going to let people starve. That's ridiculous.
Child, you don't look like you're starving, not near a thing. Okay. I'm just you like you just ate a Big Mac.
You know, but it's like, no, that's literally like what's happening.
We hope the food pantries maintain open, because if they don't stay open, I really don't know what we're going to do next.
We asked people their reaction to hearing that the Trump administration will partially fund the SNAP program. People say it's not going to do much. They have families to feed and already struggled at the end of every month when they were receiving the full amount.
Wow.
See, hey, that's why I'm confused with. They're already struggling, even if you are receiving 5, 6, 9. Some people getting thousands of dollars in food stamps.
Mhm.
I'm confused about that.
Yeah, that's what bro was talking about. The no hindsight, like they're selling these stamps, sis. They're getting in abundance. They not seeing that, the end of the month comes. They
Yeah.
get to selling some, they get to using some, they squander some, and by the time you look up, it's the 28th, and shit is starting to get real. And you know what I mean? Like, this is just how it goes with no hindsight, no insight, and no foresight. Like, you're not looking to the future, you're not thinking about the past when you went through this last month, and that's why we have the lack of empathy that we have, because this is supposed to be temporary. It's supposed to be something that you see as just a tool to help your family get by, make better decisions, graduate to more income, whatever the case may be. But this shit temporary, fam.
Yeah.
And that's that's where I wave my flag. This is an opportunity to incorporate new eating habits, to just start coming together as a family. And that's what I just put in the chat, like tribe activity. Like, I got a tribe. We're not gonna be hungry.
Right, and that was the next thing I was going to say to you guys. Like, so because the people that they're putting on the news, right? Like, they are like starved and they have absolutely nothing in their house, right? So where's your family? So your family is letting you starve. You have nothing, absolutely nothing in your house. This is so confusing. So I don't know. This is weird. I just see opportunists.
Yeah.
That's all I'm seeing right now. It's people just being opportunists.
They're the people, like I said, like they're there because they want to be there. I don't get what people don't understand this.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. Why should the people who need it, listen to what I'm saying, the people who need it, senior citizens,
Right.
disabled veterans, you know what I'm saying? Wards of the state kids, you know what I'm saying, who've been emancipated, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Understandable. But bitch, you I get up and go to work every day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn what I feel no sympathy for y'all. Like I said, y'all talking about breaking curses. Y'all ain't trying to break shit. You've been in the same projects. Your mama grew up there. Your grandmama grew up there.
Let's go.
You gotta want better for yourself. And that how I was supposed to feel bad because you don't want to do better for you.
Right.
Like I said, don't nobody cry when they up.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody crying when they up. Shorty talking about she starving. How much the micros cost though?
Right.
Yeah. Big fact.
Child, she didn't look like she's starving for nothing.
Come on, man. Y'all. Hey, y'all got it though. I keep trying to tell y'all got this. Y'all got this. Ain't never went to your refrigerator in your life and smelled the light bulb burn.
Okay.
Never.
What are you doing?
I'm telling y'all, these people they have no character. They don't know how to handle adversity.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They're about to fill these little jails up. No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
Crazy work, man.
No problem, man.
Let's finish this clip because we gonna see somebody going to jail too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. At least it's something to hold on, but I think everybody's gonna have to get a second job.
It doesn't really last the whole.
Why everybody that they interview say they starving is huge?
That's another point.
It's America. Their stance is always opposite of what they really live, right?
They don't look like. I mean, you know. Okay.
Yeah, probably like 2 or 3 weeks, and then about the last week you gotta scramble to find, things.
This couple has 4 kids. The mom says pantries aren't always reliable.
They have limited supply, or by the time we get to the front of the line, then it's really nothing there. So it's hard.
She says she's holding on to faith. Meanwhile, others are worried hunger will drive crime rates up. We don't know how much money will be reloaded onto people's cards and when that will be. In Longwood, Lindsay Tanney, News 20.
Aw. Bye, mommy. Damn. See you later.
Shoplifting.
Baby, and she hugging the baby.
Shoplifting and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Yeah.
Child abuse.
Yeah.
Endangering the welfare of a child.
Yeah. All of the above.
Love you, mommy. Mommy,
These
love you,
people
baby.
so
Mommy about to go to
stupid.
jail. I love you.
They're
now.
so stupid.
Bye,
And that's
Mom.
like I said, that's why they're on food stamps. They're stupid.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Crazy work.
I'm not fighting that. I'm not pushing back.
Frank White is in the house. Hey, Frank White. I see
What up,
you.
Frank?
Ooh.
Frankie, baby.
I was listening
The
to
most shady.
Come
all.
downtown, I give you a job. You know what I'm saying?
I was just listening to all those clips I was seeing with people, and I was like, wait a minute, y'all, why y'all getting evicted? You shouldn't be getting evicted.
I mean,
Yeah,
sis,
I should have been paid. So it takes what 30 days, 15 days to go through the eviction process.
And it's gonna happen quick because they want to get them out before the weather stuff hit. You know how in winter they
correct.
suspend evictions. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
correct. Absolutely. I mean, I see it every day, sis. I get, now we got the government shut down. I get requests for, assistance, let's just say, from, delinquent accounts 60 days, 90 days, like September, August. Your due date say, nah, the government shutdown didn't happen till October. Did you have a crystal ball? Like, did you know it was like? Talk to me. And this is like you said. You see how they try to play, but they do it with who will allow them to do it. They can do
Yeah.
it to who they could do it to. Like, don't
Yeah.
let them operate like that on your watch because, like you said, that was a process that was existing before October 30th.
Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. I said, let me
Doing
ask
everything what you're supposed to be doing with your shit.
Man,
exactly.
like I said, for the working man, ain't nothing changed for me. Anything changed for you, Sean?
Negative, sir.
How about you, Severe?
That's negative over here.
Right? If you getting your ass up and going to work every day, ain't shit changed.
Sure enough.
Ain't nothing changed.
Now
Uncle
you
Rick,
talking
that
about
polo store money, and I got to get up in there.
Hey,
My
man,
stocks got to
I'm
be,
already
you know what I
noting.
mean? Like we got certain things we got to do, so we gotta accept that reality and do what we got to do in order to get the things that we desire done.
Trying to tell you, you gotta learn to position yourself. Don't matter red or blue, green, purple. Y'all better learn. You're supposed to learn how to position yourself.
Big fact.
Solidify your foundation. Hey, I just be talking though. I just be talking.
But and again, Rick, what makes me so confused is that was high school basketball, dog. Like it was a system in place. It was college too. When I got there, we got a system how we run this, and it was on me to see the system and then see how I could get 30 out of that motherfucker. And it stops once we get out of sports and transition into our families. Do we forget or what happens?
Not at all, sir. Not at all. The game is the game. That's why I keep saying we all understand the system. It exists. So what you gonna do about it?
Right.
All of us under it. That's what y'all don't get. White, black, Mexican, illegal. You know what I'm saying? But y'all sit up there and watch these people who didn't pay in what y'all pay in get y'all shit. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean,
that's crazy.
Immigrants and everything. That is crazy.
I mean, but didn't we predict this, fellas? Wasn't this the conversations we were having in the 80s and 90s? Like, yo, we kind of like in second place right now, and we still scraping the bottom of the barrel. And if we got Asian Americans, we got Hispanics coming in, it's gonna come a time where we're gonna be in 4th, 5th place, scraping from the bottom of the barrel. So you see this, the opportunity we squandered in 30, 40 years when we had the opportunity to do what they're doing now. And big up our people.
Y'all ready for the next icebreaker?
Let's get it.
Mike, what's good?
Here we go. This one is a good one.
Is men who are most likely gay, queer men, but quite frankly, oftentimes it's going more towards the not into my vagina realm. I don't know what to do about it. I'm working on it, but it's because I think straight men are boring.
They really are.
I'm just like, ugh. And I'm like, I need someone to be open-minded. My dream is to have 2 boyfriends and we all fuck.
Great.
Ew!
Shout out to Nietzsche. It's ugly money.
When is the aliens coming soon or?
I ain't gonna even say it, bro. I shouldn't have to say it.
That's crazy.
Where they do that at?
In hell.
The devil's a woman.
Aurora and United States of America. That's where they do that.
Crazy.
Hey,
about 2 boyfriends and both fuck.
And they all like straight. The point I wanted to. She said the straight men are boring.
Great, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't get what. I don't get it. What she was saying.
She nasty.
Pretty much.
She a demon. She on demon time.
Facts.
She on demon time. You
got to step into her realm.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Hey, let's appreciate her openness and her growth. We
There you
listen,
go.
but we don't judge. We don't.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, young lady.
Taking them dookie pics.
Crazy.
Come out of one, go in the other. She don't care. Take it out. Where did it come from? I don't care. Just
no.
just put it somewhere.
She taking them dookie dicks. She nasty.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
Ugh.
Put it in
I
Like
know.
ATM,
Finkel matter.
ATM
Ugh.
machine. Ask the
Wait.
mouth. Take it out. Put it here. Take it there. Put it there.
Oh my God. No.
Mm.
Straight men don't play them games.
And
That's
she
why we
want
don't
two
like that.
of them. She want two of them.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes,
God,
indeed.
Lord, mercy.
Let's get this party started, she said.
Sheesh.
She wants two of them.
Mm-hmm.
I bet.
Two dookie things.
Bate mind them.
Bate boy.
How many of those equal a man? That's crazy.
Shit, I don't know. This math I ain't
need a
trying to
lot,
do.
and it still
This
ain't
math
gonna
I ain't
equal up,
trying to
bro.
do, bro.
That's math.
I ain't even trying to find out.
That's crazy.
No. Well, let's get into our topic. Did y'all do your homework assignment? Y'all got your what I asked y'all to have?
Of course,
tonight?
my son. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yep, trying to talk to a girl in the class. I had to do my homework.
So if you don't know, we're going to talk about the greatest lovers. Why men claim the crown? Do men love harder than women?
Huh?
Huh?
What was the question?
No, see, that's just the name of the show. I'm just showing it the title.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And I hope that everybody answered the poll question. So guys, here is your first question. Okay. When you say you love a woman, what does that mean to you? When you say you love a woman, what does that mean to you?
It means I love you. Giving you 120% of me.
Mm-hmm.
Not only is what you see is what you get, is what's I can't even say presented in front of you, but is what's everything plus more. I'm gonna throw it behind it as a man. And kind of some men don't even say I love you, and to get that is an accomplishment, for real.
Okay, Uncle Ricky.
When I say I love a woman, what does that mean to you? It means I'm okay with who you are at that time for a lifetime.
Okay.
I'll die for you. No ifs, no ands, no buts. If the situation arises, I'm willing to put my life on the line.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In most cases, I'm willing to put the needs of us above the needs of me. That's what it means when I say I love you.
Okay. Brother?
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that sentiment. The way I would put it is we become each other's reflection, like a mirror. So now we kind of represent each other. We kind of consider each other, and we become, each other's inspiration, so to speak. So when you look in that mirror, you're trying to be a better person, not only for the world, but for that person that you chose to, be with. So I believe that consideration and all of those things come into play. So when I say I love someone, what does it mean? It means we become a reflection of each other.
Okay. Next question. When you love a woman, what are you really offering? Is it protection, peace, or possession? What are you offering?
It's all of it.
I'm about to say that too. You gotta read that slow. You gotta read that slow.
It's all of it.
Okay.
Hey, like I told you, I'm trying to make your life easy, baby.
Okay.
Right. Right. That includes. Hey, hey, I keep trying to tell y'all see my house. Stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't gonna lie over here, baby. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's a place you can come lay your head and ain't got to worry about what you got to worry about because you got a job too. right?
That's a fact.
But my job is to give you the space so you can think about how to do your job correctly. Right? No excuses, baby. No excuses. And that's within my confines, not yours, right? Because if I'm trying to meet some impossible standard that you got in your head that you can't relate to me, we losing. We losing. It's over with. I could tell you all that. No, this is what I am. This is what I do. Either you rock with it or you don't. That's what I told you the one time, right, Red? You got to let me know you like me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's what it is to me.
Bro.
Do men fall in love emotionally first or mentally?
Mentally.
Mentally. What
Me,
does
I fall in love mentally first.
That's a fact.
Can you explain like what that is? Like, is that like?
I dig your mindset. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I dig your mindset, right? I come to a point of understanding, right? I understand you as a person, right? And what the good thing is that, especially once you learn how to, this is me. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm tired of speaking for other people, right? Like I understand people. Like most people don't love people for who they are. They love them for who they want them to be or who they think they might be. No, once I come to the grips like, hey, this is you as a person, right? And I rock with you. That's where I'm at with it, right? I'm not looking for you to change or accommodate, right? Because I like you. You see what I'm saying? I like you. I love your thought process. I like the way you process information. I like the way you think, right? And what happens is when you can understand how a person thinks, 9 times out of 10, you can predict what's going on.
Okay.
You can understand if some crazy shit happened or something happened. I'll be like, okay, I see why you would do something like that because A, B, C, D, and that's bad and good things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of people hurt other people just by being them. It's not intentional, right? It's just we different people. So.
Okay. Anybody else? Do men fall in love emotionally first or mentally? Anybody got anything?
Yeah. I wouldn't disagree with the answer. I would say mentally. The first question, we create an atmosphere, and I think this kind of plays into it. The atmosphere that we create, the conversation, the mood, the setting, all of these things, help us connect mentally first. And I think building sapiosexually on the things that make us a family, tangible conversations that shows me where you are as a person. And like Rick said, once I start to like you as a person, it's just, it's a roller coaster ride now, and we just on it. So I believe mentally is definitely the component that sparks all the other things. Severe?
Yeah, I feel all those answers. Basically, when you love someone, the first one was what? Protection. Uncle Rick said, "I'm willing to die for you." That's what we do when we love someone. We're willing to put it all on the line for them. What is it? Protection. I mean, what was the other two? Peace.
Protection, peace.
Yeah. Peace. That's always right there. Like Uncle Rick said, you got a place to lay your head and be comfortable here. It's not always men coming at a woman's throat like a woman coming at a man's throat. You ain't doing enough. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. You ain't got to worry about none of that here. For the man's side. And possession, yes. A man is willing to, cut a nigga for his possessions too. You're not going to take what's mine. So that's all come with my love. Anybody trying to take you, I'm stepping in. If you don't want to be taken, I'm going to let them take
it. So the next question is, how do you know when you're in love for real? Is it a feeling? Is it just something that you just consciously come to, the understanding that you're in love with this person, or what is it?
I guess when you can't stop thinking about the person, always on your mind.
I mean, it's a process. Once the perfect storm kind of comes together, you see this person is hitting on all cylinders. Like you see that there could be something tangible or something real in the future. Like all of these things kind of come into play, and then that's when I guess you kind of make a consensus that love is starting to form, starting to show itself, and if you're willing to succumb to it, this is where I guess all R&B love songs come from. You got to be willing to take a chance. It's no guarantees in this. So you know what I mean? You take a chance and you put yourself out there. I don't know how many different ways it's been worded, but this is what you do. And hopefully it gets reciprocated and you build upon that reciprocation, and it becomes this love contest or this trying to one up each other, but in a positive fashion, to be a better person, to guide our family, whatever it is that motivates you specifically. But I think it's that collaboration, and it got to be like a perfect storm to have that revelation that love is in the air, so to speak.
So I have a clip I want us to listen to, because we're going to talk about men love harder. No, let's do unconditional love first. Let's do that. No, let's do men love harder. Let's do men love harder. Let's do men love harder, okay? Because I saw this book that says, here's the throne claim. Men say they love harder, they fall slower, but when they do, it's for life. Is that a true statement?
No.
No?
Yeah,
No.
that for life part, like, no.
Yeah.
What's
I don't
that?
agree with
What's
that.
that about? Yeah.
I don't know. It was a quote I saw.
I got
That's
it.
what everything else I'm okay with. That life,
Yeah, that life part is where I go.
no, not at all.
Messy, Lord Jesus.
That's what she said, Messy. That's what she said.
All right, let's listen to this clip of these men talking about it.
Understand is, why do women feel like they love harder than men? I don't agree with that. We do. That's why we hurt so much more when y'all go out and do some shit behind our back or cheat on us. We fucked up about it. For example, I feel like women date with the intent or the intention to get something out of. What can I gain out of this? What can I gain from him? How can I come up off this situation? Not all women, but most women. That's why men, we not scared to marry. We scared to get a divorce. Because at the end of that divorce, you get alimony every month. Now you using our alimony money to go deal with the next nigga that you dealing with, or that you might have been cheating with while we was together. Now you winning and balling on my dime that I gotta pay you. Is always in the woman's favor. The taking my kids, putting me through the most, and it's just like we love harder, and we always it never goes in our favor. Why is that? We gotta be the provider. We gotta be the man that take on everything, every financial gain. We gotta be the man to take all that load on. Now, salute to the women who independent and do their thing, but for the most part, women date with the intentions of what a nigga got. I know a certain woman probably wouldn't deal with me if I wasn't driving a certain car, looking a certain way, dressing nice. I know, and it's respectable, but at the end of the day, it's not real. I just feel as though we love harder, even on the strength of building a female up. Y'all not trying to build nobody up. Y'all not building no man up. We'll build the girl up from the bottom, make them into something, and then they act like they don't even know you.
I think men love harder than women do.
Really? I think it's different, bro.
No, like, here's what I think. I think the best relationships are when the man is a little bit more in love or obsessed with the woman. I just feel like the woman has the capacity to love so much more than the woman, that his 100% is her 50%. This is just my personal opinion. If a man is not in love with a woman, a man will just like simply dog out a woman, honestly.
What y'all think about the clip?
That's a good point. Shoot. A man ain't going. I mean, a man to go hard 24/7, no matter what he does or what he's doing, but to do it for somebody else, that's going extra hard. And if he don't love you, he ain't going that extra hard for you. So, and men do love harder than women, because, like I say, for anybody to just sit up there and pay bills that ain't yours or trying to be in a relationship with you, but it's still not only reciprocated but appreciated. A man is not going to love that. A man is not even going to go for that or even be a part of that.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at the statements that he made in the video. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Church.
Like it's not easy. Like I said, this shit don't come with no guarantees. So it's not the easiest. And this shit is about reciprocation.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not there, you know, you got to be able to pinpoint that and then govern yourself accordingly. So I don't know. I'm if she don't show the signals, I mean, you know how I feel about this, sis. If she's not showing no choosing signals, like, why you still there, fam? Like, she gotta. It's called equity for a reason. Maybe y'all don't understand it in relationships, but your homeowner's line of credit, that equity you gotta have in the house before you could pull some money out. You gotta have some equity in this. So for anybody to feel like it's one-sided, you gotta maybe give them some consideration. Like, why would they feel it's so one-sided? So, you know, I definitely get what he was saying, and I get the other side of the spectrum too, where we just come off as complaining because we men, like, this shit comes with the territory. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean, toughen up and take it how it come. But it is what it is, man. We have a perception as well. So sticky situation, man. Good luck, fellas.
I'm gonna tell them the same thing y'all tell a girl: learn to choose your girl.
Right.
Just that simple, bro.
Yeah.
Learn to choose.
Yeah. So, yeah. When men fall in love, do they lose control or they finally find peace? Or is finding peace the goal?
Peace come down the line, and you don't lose control either. Don't lose control.
I mean, if you're not a jellyfish, you know what I mean? Like, some people are.
And what do you mean by lose control, right? Or you mean of themselves, or you know, falling gaga or some shit like that, or what?
They immerse themselves into just pleasing the woman, so they forget about themselves.
Nah, that's a simp. That's a pick me.
Yeah, that's a whole different type.
Nah, it's just your understanding of your responsibility to that woman changes. That's all.
Okay.
How you bounce back from it.
I mean, and this is why I was talking about the foresight, the hindsight, and the insight. These are things you've taken into consideration. So once you see that, I said that reciprocation is there, that investment is there, and you see that this is something that might be real, then you've taken those things into consideration for it to turn out, you know, like how we talking about on the other end of the spectrum. Then is that the chameleon that we talk about? Is that the representative that we talk about? It's a lot of things, you know, in there, because people can present themselves one way and then kind of switch up and do a 180. But this is where judgment comes into play. Like, you got to see that investment. If you don't see it, if it's not something that seems innate and that she seems reciprocal in nature, because humans deserve reciprocity, right? Rick, you do something nice for me, it's only right.
And grace.
So I think it's humanity when it all boiled down to it. And if you see that human isn't operating on a certain alike, then maybe you should separate then. But most people don't, because we wouldn't be here talking if they did.
Right. So, y'all ready? It's music time.
What you got?
That they are the best lovers. They are the greatest lovers. But for me, I say every timeless love song, a man wrote it. Do y'all agree with that?
Correct.
So for me, that kind of solidifies for me that men are
more romantic.
more romantic.
Better lovers.
I gotta pinpoint it.
The real
I
question is, name a song that caters to a man.
Well, we're gonna get to that. Hold on. Let's look at this. What the man saying, the men are more romantic than women.
I believe men are actually more romantic than women are.
Oh, absolutely.
Men prefer things more steady. Women like
chaos.
Not all. They like things a little chaotic. That's why they love drama. They love movies and, all things that have, we like things that are to the point. You know what I mean? And women like, the drama, the roller coaster and so forth. So men are actually more romantic in general. They would prefer a stable relationship, but women like men that don't prefer stable relationship. They prefer to like men that have multiple relationships.
I don't know that I don't know. Do y'all think that's women that's just chaotic and men are more steady?
Yes.
Yeah.
In most
Absolutely.
cases, yes.
Without a doubt.
Because if we living in peace, we just chilling in the cut. They just gotta find some way to fuck it up, so they can stir some shit to make them happy. Oh yeah, I got them riled up now. I'm good now. Now you riled up, or she calm now, and then she looking at you like you stupid. I was sitting here watching the game until you started fucking with me.
Damn. Don't steal my answers, Severe. Y'all stealing answers tonight, I see, because I was going to say the same thing. We just watch
your mental
sports.
mind tonight, homie.
We watch sports, man. And y'all tell us turns because I want to watch Jason, Michael Myers, Freddy, Gremlins. Something with Nikki used to, when I met her, she was going to sleep on Law and Order SVU. I said, wait. Every night, somebody got to get great for you to go to sleep.
Psychos, man. Psychos, bro.
I go to a meeting last week. I go to a meeting last week, y'all. We on Zoom. Everybody got their costumes on. And one girl talk about she like true crime drama. And she shouldn't have said that because all the ladies, yes, I love true crime. And I'll be watching this one and I watch that one. So actual real life MDK, y'all watching. And we just want to watch soccer. And you'll take the remote from me and say, let me watch. And this is where it starts. The ER, the drama, you get addicted and you crave like that steak at Ruth Chris. It's a craving, and don't nothing satisfy no craving until you get it. You don't want no hamburger from somewhere. You don't want no Salisbury steak from some. You want that steak from Ruth Chris. That's gonna satisfy the craving. And when you craving MDK and grape and some sort of just whirlwind, you get addicted. So shout out to y'all. And like I said, I'm willing to take it from y'all, but I don't take it from all of them.
I don't like the girly movies and stuff. I gotta have some action.
I have some action.
So guys, why do you think men express love best through music and art better than women do?
Because we know how to put it together. We singing about love. They singing about what they can get out of love. It's a difference to me.
I agree. I agree exactly. I think that's
disagree. I can't disagree.
That was the thought I was. Hey, shout out to you, Samantha.
That was a good answer. I like that answer. All right, guys. Homework time. What is your favorite male song or written song?
Favorite? I have so many.
Love songs.
I'll go the one I think that's a banger that everybody sleep on is Jodeci, My Heart Belongs to You.
J. Cole, Wet Dream.
What?
No, that's right.
Did you say J. Cole, Wet Dream?
Yeah, he did. That's what he said.
I never heard that one.
Listen to it.
I'm gonna listen to it. That you said it. What's yours, brother?
It is a lot. I would have to say Here and Now, Luther. Let's go with that.
Right now.
Maybe go to the Secret Garden, boy.
Yeah, I like Secret Garden.
Secret Garden's a good one.
Let me see with chat. What is your favorite male love song? Frank White, Donny Hathaway, Someday Will Be Free.
Okay. Okay, Frank White.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Frank White. So my other question with the music is, why do you think that it's so? Because I know that the answer was like women are real chaotic and all that kind of stuff. In my mind, we can't go there. But I find like sometimes when the men write the songs for the women, they actually embodies what the song is. Like they can sing it. Like they sing it. You know what I mean? But the words and stuff is coming from the man. And you know how when people say when women say we are, we better than men doing this and this, like saying like cooking. But then when you look at it, most great chefs are men, not women. So that's like the same thing with the music. So it's like, yeah, you might have sung it, but we wrote it. You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts.
That makes it kind of like different. But they don't, they really don't appreciate the fact that it's coming from men. And I think for me, that's letting you know that men's hearts are a little bit different when it comes to love. Does that make sense?
Yes. Like I said, we love y'all where y'all at. Like my shit is circular because it's true. Right? Y'all love men for what you like them, right? Hopefully, this is what women do. Y'all hope that y'all can find a dude that take care of y'all that you like. That's really what it is. Y'all really hope the dude that could take care of y'all that you like them. That's really what it is. You hope, right? I like you because I asked you to marry me. You see what I'm saying? I like you because I walked up and said, "Hey, Miss Lady, how you doing?" You see what I'm saying?
Indeed. I would say the difference is vulnerability. Like men are willing to put themselves out there without getting something in return. A lot of people the videos alluded to opportunists. People that's trying to get something for what they're giving up, maybe something more. And that's, I think, where the difference lies. There's a certain vulnerability in men. We're willing to put ourselves out there, whether through creativity, through music, through approach, whatever the case may be. But we understand that sometimes we gonna give some things and we're not gonna get some things in return, especially not what we given.
You're right. We willing to lose. Y'all trying to win.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
We willing to lose, but you with me because you trying to win.
Right.
Different.
Let's talk about, so we established that men love is different, and we're going to get to the unconditional, conditional thing in a minute. But I saw this question. When a man falls like gravity, he don't fall halfway. He loved once deeply and sometimes foolishly. Women move on, but men marinate in the memory. So I want to ask y'all, is that true? Like, because y'all love differently, like women can move on if the relationship will break up, they're marinating for a little bit, but then they just going back to the club, right? Is it different for men when there's a breakup or when you love the wrong person? Like, how do you guys handle being up when you love the wrong person?
I think when it's the wrong or right person, a man loves the same in most cases. That makes sense. Again, I can only speak for me, right? The only time I regret or think about a love I had is if I fucked it up. If I ain't fuck it up, I could care less. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right. And like I said, it all comes back on me because I'm trying to fix that thing so it don't happen again.
Yeah. So I have a clip of this man's talking about dealing with heartbreak.
I would never
Yeah.
into another relationship if Shantae was to say, "I'm done with you." She walking away with my heart.
Right.
She already did everything that another motherfucker can never do. I ain't even gonna let you do it. This is like me trying to find another Dave.
But what is?
I can never have another friend like that. I can have friends, but I can never have another friend like Dave.
Right.
It's the same thing. See, that's the difference. Some people don't know what that shit feel like.
Yeah.
And for a man, that shit is different.
Okay.
Ain't nothing you can do, nothing that nobody can do, even if I'm out here every night or every other night, get my dick sucked. That shit still don't add up to that. It's just a feeling.
But women run shit for real.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like, most women has never been that for a man. So they would never be able to feel what I'm talking about. Cause they ain't even allowed it.
Cause they saying what
the first little shit that don't go right for their friends, their family, or what they think in their fairy tale mind, they out. So it ain't gonna never be shit. You gonna go through the same shit with 100 niggas instead of going through the same shit with the same nigga for 10 different times.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I don't think women love to that extent. Like, I feel like, and that's why, like, to me, I think breakups hurt men more, is because initially women be like, oh, well, they want to fuck somebody else initially, or whatever the case is. Yeah, they'll do that to like create a distraction, but I think it would like impact them much. Exactly, it impact them like way longer. Whereas the woman, like, she'll reflect for a minute, a couple months, and then be like, you know what? All right, I think I'm over it, and I'll move on to the next.
That's a good point, yo.
I believe you got your heart broken.
I did everything but die. I thought I was dead, crying like a mother. Crying so hard I thought I was outside in the rain.
You love her? Oh,
yeah. You were hurt. I'd rather be dead than take that shit, go through that pain again. Have you be dead, you gone. You don't know.
He said he received.
Damn. Fuck on up. Stay strong. Stay strong.
Oh my goodness. What do you guys think about what the clip was saying about, you know?
It says right there how much a man loves and how hard he loves. I mean, to get that stripping away and taken from, or get hurt by it. Yeah. Just, I don't know. It's crazy work. I ain't got no words for it, but it just hurt. I mean, I know how that hurt is. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. To the point where it's though I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I'm questioning myself. What am I doing wrong? And it ain't the whole time. It ain't me.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Lord love, what's the message, bro?
Right. So do you guys think that men love unconditionally, but women love is conditional?
I think everybody's love is conditional. No,
I hope not.
I think everybody love conditionally.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does. It's just our conditions is different. Understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I agree to that to a point, but I mean, when a man loves, he's loving unconditionally. Like I say, he's not going to put in that work that he's putting in for anybody or anything. A woman loves conditionally because they only love you if you could do something for them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. So let's shout out to Edie Man to join us on the panel. Hey, Edie Man.
How you doing? Can you hear me? I was trying to wait till I got to a better place with light, but I don't know if y'all guys can see me, but can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you. You good? What's good, man?
I came up here. I love y'all, brothers. I heard some not truths talking about we love unconditional and all this lying, so I had to come on up here. Because if that woman
We
cheat
just
on
get
you,
into that part. We just get into that part.
I know.
Right, you got
Let me
it,
mute. I ain't ready yet.
Yeah.
Let me. Y'all want me to go or y'all want me to wait?
Yeah,
You
wait,
already jumped. You already jumped in. Might as well.
I have a clip when a guy he's going to explain what he means by men love unconditional, women love conditional. So let's listen to the clip first, and then you guys can chime in. All right.
Unconditional. If I say that I love you, like, and I love unconditional, but men don't necessarily always get that unconditional love back.
I think men are the only people that don't get loved unconditionally. The only thing. Dogs get loved unconditionally, kids get loved unconditionally, and women get loved unconditionally. The man usually is loved of what he can do for you.
I believe a man can love a woman unconditionally, but I don't think a woman can love a man unconditionally.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I beg to differ. I think it's the other way around.
No.
I think a woman can love a man unconditionally, and most men
Not forever.
You don't think so?
No.
Same.
No. I think when a man loves a woman for real, like, he'll love her forever.
And if a man is really there, it's gotta be because he loves you.
Thank you.
Because he don't gotta be there.
That's why I say men love unconditionally, women love conditionally. That's
a fact.
That's the truth. Like, at the end of the day, I ain't getting shit else.
Damn. Do you feel like that's what it is for men in general?
But a man dealing with a woman that you feel like, babe, you ain't gotta do nothing. I deal with you because I love you. Nothing else. What else? Why am I doing it? Why? You're just not lucky, bitch. I love you.
Right.
So men get bashed a lot on social media, but I'm going to tell you right now, men love more authentically than women.
That's the word.
What I mean by authentically.
That's the right word, authentically.
I would say
the right word.
Oh, let it finish. Are we finished? Because I got a lot to say. Oh man,
Let them finish. But that's why I put that in there because I was going to ask you guys, should we switch the words from unconditional to authentically? But let's keep on.
Men love their wife or their girlfriend for who they truly are, and that's how you love authentically.
Having that love. When we think about unconditional love, right? Because I do feel like men, we love through loyalty, right? We love through loyalty, and
I think we got the gist of it. We don't need to listen to the more. So okay, go for it, guys. So we should switch those words from unconditional and conditional to authentically, right?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Okay. But I still don't think so. I don't think that men. Well, in these conversations, it all depends on the woman that you chose. Because when I speak from my perspective, people don't understand it because I have never been with a woman that didn't want me more than I wanted her. Like, I always had these women who like, hey, you got to show me that you want me more than I want you for us to build these relationships. So from my perspective, people be like, oh, no, women don't love me as much as I love them. And I said, nigga, that's a you. I mean, I didn't mean to say nigga. I'm sorry. I said, that's a you problem that you in a situation. And so when we start talking about unconditional love, all these niggas got conditions. And she cheat, he gone, he stopped loving her. If she ain't fucking, he gone, she stopped loving her. Like, all these conditions for his love, and they gonna try to make it sound like it's unconditional. So then we switch it over to authentic, right? I think both parties have the ability to be authentic with their love. And then the thing that he said is like, well, you know, she love you. I mean, you love her for you. Well, that woman love you for you if that's really you that you putting forward. Like, if it's really you really get into the bag, that's part of you. Like, I don't know why we try to separate who this person is and how they doing just for the simple fact that other niggas can't do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anybody else? Clip, respond to what Edelman said. Go for it.
Yeah. Unconditional love. I'm not in line with that. I just think that, again, if it's something that's reciprocal, in my opinion, that's a condition in itself. Just there has to be certain equity put in. We got to see the effort on both parts, and I think that those are conditions. And I don't agree with the clip. Children, dogs, nothing is loved unconditionally. If that dog bite the baby, that dog's gone. Sometimes we might even stop it from living. Like, it's conditions for all of us. And to act like love is something different. Now, I'll always have love for you. If I hear you passed away, I'll say too soon and sorry to hear that. But being in love and continuing to operate and be romantic, nah, that's not unconditional. So when they speak in those terms, it's a little vague. We might have to dive deeper into what they mean specifically, but I think we all deserve that reciprocation. Again, I just want to see equity. You can't pull anything out. You're going to be overdrawn if you continue to just take away and you didn't put anything in the account. So, I'm just looking at it from that standpoint. I could be crazy, but, what y'all think, fellas?
I'm down with it.
So,
And what,
go ahead, Eman, go ahead.
I just want us to start understanding that only the Most High can love unconditional. And when we try to paint this picture that men are doing that on earth, I just think that we're just being dishonest. Like at this point, I'm like, it's just like when we use that word that we don't got no conditions and we willing to do, because when you say I have no conditions to my love, that means that there's nothing this person can do to make you come out of love with them. And I think that's just not what most people are, especially when I have conversations. Like I made a statement, everybody was thought I was crazy. I said, it's nothing my wife can do to make me leave her. Right? I'm not holding her hostage, but it's nothing else. And all guys like, oh, she did this, that, and third. I feel like I can't love her unconditioned, but you got condition on you just staying with her. So like I just said, like I think it's a fallacy that it's really a point that men try to say that they love better, and I think that's a bad way of trying to say it.
Okay. So, Uncle Vicky, you have anything on it before I go to the next question?
Not at all.
Okay. So, why do men's love often seems more consistent while women's love sometimes feels transactional? So if we're saying that like both sides have conditions, right? So we could take the consistent out and put conditions. Both sides have consistent conditions. But when I listen to a lot of the men talk, they're saying it seems like the women are seeming like more transactional than actual conditions. Does that make sense? Like, why does it seem to men that what women want is more transactional?
That's a hard one because I think men are known to be the providers. So anytime that you bring money into the situation, it'll look like it's a transaction, right? Like just because my wife was nice to me and I bought her a car, that wasn't a transaction. I would have bought her the car regardless. And just because and like I said, my perspective is still going from my life story, right? My wife did the stuff that she do for me when I was broke. And she do the stuff that she did that I got a whole bunch of money, right? Before she got the benefits. So in my mind, when I'm hearing people say, this is transactional, no, because I still got all these things when I didn't have money. Now, if you only can get those things when you have money and you doing things for her, then you in a transactional relationship. But if you was the loser, you did not have it, and she's still giving you massages, doing all these things for you, it's not a transactional relationship. It's almost what he was saying earlier. He said earlier, it's just that it's enough equity for you to get something out of it now in the relationship.
Okay. Do y'all think, so if we're saying earlier, we're saying that men love harder, whatever, can we say that women love smarter or safer? Because they're only going by, they only giving you love if you're giving them the things that they want from you. If we're going to say that everybody has conditions, so the woman's condition is to protect and provide, and then she's going to give you love, right? So can we say that women are smarter for doing this?
But where does that get you in the long run? I mean, you just keeping it transactional. You ain't gonna have nobody to protect and provide over you after that, because especially if people know your MO.
It's smarter, but is it part of the game though? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean it's smarter, but again, if you being smart doesn't yield you any results, was it smart for real? Because again, what nobody say, either man or whoever, right? Like my bro said, it's all a gamble, right? Like I said, it's a 50-50 chance. You don't get them type of odds in Vegas, right? So it's just all depending. I think it all comes down to, if we want to go into the minutia and put a baseline on it, right? What type of woman did you choose? That's what it really comes down to. Because if not, you're gonna lose.
I mean,
you know what type of woman that you're actually falling for?
I'm sorry.
We have to be clear about what the type of woman or man that you're falling for, so that determines the outcomes, right?
Yeah, you do. You do, right? Because I don't care what nobody say. Ain't no woman looking to be with no loser dude. If she is, we look at her as faulty, correct? Right. So what Eda Man said is facts, right? She did that stuff before he got on, but she was still with him because she was looking for him to win. Is that fair or no?
Absolutely. I think that she understood what my potential was at. She seen that I was as a business owner, it wasn't that I wasn't working hard. It wasn't that I wasn't working 16 hours. It was just that every dollar I had was going back into the business. So she's like, I see where this potential can go. I can see that the work ethic, the moral characters are there. And I think it's the same way on the women. Like when we see these women, I was like, hey, I can see how she's moving. Like I think we always want to blame the other person for not doing such and such. But like I saw how my wife was moving. My wife, she would go work 8 hours, 9 hour hours at work, and then she would come and clean up my house. Right? Like I seen how she was moving before she was even my wife. And I know people said, that's crazy that y'all wasn't married and she was cleaning up my house. She said, I was like, hey, you don't gotta clean my house. She said, this is what we do. This is what I was taught by my mama. So like that's the point that I'm saying. It's like, it's clear signs of what type of person they is from a man perspective and a woman perspective, but we ignore it just because we got a dick wet, or we ignore it just because he blew the woman got her back blown out. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, they person didn't just switch up and all of a sudden you don't know now.
Yeah.
Sound like also
I
different because
wouldn't disagree.
the word potential goes a long way, and you say that because most women want a finished product, and they waiting for at the finish line for that finished product, bro. They not willing to go through the storm with you. I mean, you have a rare breed, but most of them out there wanting that finished product, and after that, if it's not finished or damn near there or there already, they ain't trying to touch it. That's what comes to the transactional thing.
But that's a you problem. Let me tell you why I say that's a you problem. Every woman that I dated broke, because I was broke. I didn't get the money until I got married, right? All of them moved in a certain way. Like if it was a woman waiting at the finish line, I wouldn't even see her. Like she wouldn't even be like we as men, we gotta get to this point where we completely like miss. Like that person shouldn't even register you of the wrong woman. When we talk about you trying to find someone to court to marriage, and then I start asking myself, because all of my friends found their wives before they got on. So I was like, why did they find these women before they really start making money? It's because their eyes was focused on a certain type of woman. You might got, like even earlier, the video we seen earlier, and they said a woman ain't willing to build up a man. No, that 9 or 10 that you looking at ain't willing to build up a woman. I can tell you it's a whole bunch of 5. There's a whole group of them willing to build up a man. It's just that you got this view that you're supposed to be with this woman who believe that she's supposed to have a man that's already fixed. And I think if men change how they view things, they can start getting with the women that are the best assets for their lives.
Okay. Let's listen to what this man has to say about the ladies.
Idealistically, and men love realistically. And the problem is that we love a woman way more than a woman loves us. So when we separate, we're in way more pain than the actual woman herself. Because when a man loves a woman, he loves her like she's his daughter. He loves her, he protects her, he does everything for her. The woman loves him like her father. But in our nature, we are meant to lose a parent, but we're not meant or built to lose a child. And that man loses a child when him and his woman separates. And it's way more heartbreaking. Never.
Y'all agree with that?
Nope, I don't agree with that. I'm so sick and tired of people comparing shit to child relationship versus husband.
I was about to say, I was like, that's the child thing again. I was like, oh, Lord, we let go.
Like,
Isn't that a different type of love anyway?
it's a totally different type of love. Like, you gotta understand how I register, and I didn't understand this until I had kids, right? Because I thought all love was the same. The love that I register with that I register with my child versus my wife, it's not even in the same category. I remember my daughter was like, she did this thing where she was jumping off the couch and she was jumping on me, right? And I see like my wife like, you better not hurt my husband, right? Like it was like a whole different type of energy that I ain't even never seen from my wife, right? And so the point that I'm saying is like we try to make it seem like love is this one box thing and it all qualify for the same thing. And no, the intimate relationship with your wife changes that type of love. I'm telling you, it's not the same.
Okay.
A woman when she says she loves you. Never, never, ever, ever. Add to it for now. I love you.
See, he says, never believe a woman when he says, I love you. Add to it for now. I've heard that somewhere else. Somebody else said that before.
Nah, I think I got exes that gonna love me forever. I don't think about that. I think if they could have had me back, they'd have me.
I cannot.
For now. Westernized and American women love conditionally. 100% conditionally. They're in love with sex, pleasure, and the concept of love. They are incapable of truly loving a man unless the love of Christ permeates their heart. A man cannot truly love a woman. He could de-stress her, spend time with her, laugh, have fun, get along, whatever. But a man can't truly love a woman unless the love of Christ permeates his heart. Ladies, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. The women know exactly what they're doing. It will blindside the hell out of you. No matter how much time they've been with you, it's I love you one day, and then the next day it's I can't do this anymore. Four. Just pick a reason. Pick one of a million reasons. All at your emotional expense.
Women don't love you guys. I'm just let you know. This is how it works. They receive love. We give love. They don't return it back. They do us favors. And then guess what? They're off back shopping. They off back trying to have it all. They off back at their career. You're just there to just fill a little bit of time in the void. And then she's on to the next dude.
Can I ask a question?
What do y'all think about
I be listening to you. I don't want to hold the mic. Let me slow down and go to mute. I'm gonna mute out this. Have you ever noticed that people who complain about love ain't got no woman? Like when I see these videos over and over, and they listen, they be like, women don't love because they don't have a woman. Listen, they're not being actively loved. They don't know. I have never seen in these videos men that's married say women don't love. Like, I'm just telling you, like, some of these dudes, man, I be listening, like, and the one guy, I understand what he's saying. He's saying, like, hey, if you love something bigger than yourself, find a way to be in love with God. He used the word Christ. I understand what he's saying is that you understand what a higher level of love is when it's something outside of your inner circle. I get what he's saying, but if I ask Mr. He said, I don't think he would say women don't know how to love. Like when I start asking men these questions, they don't say these things that have women. I believe that my wife know how to love me. If she didn't know how to love me, Uncle Rick, I wouldn't be with her. Like this, I did it. Like so when we start talking about all these men are married, right? We always want to focus on the 50% that's not, but we look at the 50% that are married. Guess what? I'm not saying they all get love, but somebody had to find a woman, and we gotta start saying that these women are special. Like we gotta stop saying this, like, because everybody lucky on the internet. Ricky got lucky, Mr. He said got lucky, Hamp got lucky. Like all these people get so lucky. Nah, maybe brother, you just not him. That's all I'm saying.
I think okay. I'm just asking the question.
Who do you think love unconditional more, men or women?
Men by nature. I feel like men wake up with us in mind. Men wake up with women in mind. They do it even if they're not happy with their woman because they're unconditionally loving that woman.
A woman can't love you in a way that you expect her to love you, which is true, right? Like women love a man under the condition that he's useful. Chris Rock said it in a stand-up tambourine. Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Men are only loved under the condition they provide something. But that's not to say that a woman can't love you or that you can't love a woman, right? Like I love my girlfriend and she loves me immensely. But I'm acutely aware that if I stop chasing excellence, fall flat on my ass, I get fat, I'm out of shape, I'm not able to make money, she's probably going to bounce.
You know what I notice about some women is that some women expect for a man to love her unconditionally, but she wants to love this man under conditions. What this man can do for her, how much he can provide, how much money he make, where he work, what type of job he do. But this man is supposed to accept you with open arms. Baby, you have yet to heal from childhood trauma. Your mama and your daddy failed you. You still have abandonment issues, baby. You insecure with yourself because you sit here comparing yourself to this girl on social media. You don't even like the way that you look, but this man is supposed to accept you and love you unconditionally. Have you checked on that man's mental health? Have you called him and asked him, is he okay? Did you tell him that he was a king? Did you make him feel like that? And a lot of women say it's not my job to shape him mold. And man, it may not be your job, but it ain't your job to damn sure stress that man out. But he gotta love you unconditionally and take you and your badass kids.
And that first guy, he said a mouthful, right? He said he with a woman that he's dating, and she's only with him because he was up. He said if he was to fall, he knew for a fact, not a theory, that this woman would leave him. You know what that is a representation of?
He chose a woman that will only be with him because he's up, right? That's a him problem, right?
That's a him problem. So you getting it? See, I said let me come up here. She'll start getting it. I want to be clear.
Man, I just be asking the questions.
I want to be clear. I know for a fact it's some chaotic hyenas out here that they shouldn't. I don't even know why men even let them into their space. This is not saying that all these things on men. I understand that I have a part of my mind that I reserve for these women that shouldn't have a man. Let's get that out there, right? But if I, as a man, choose to go to the den of the hyenas and get a woman, we gotta start saying like, what? Like, I hope he said, well, give me a call and say, what you over there with them goddamn den of hyenas for? You know better. I've been knowing you, Emmanuel, for long enough that you shouldn't be over there in the den of hyenas. And then you gonna come over here and I call him and we go out and hang out and I want to complain about the hyenas that I know I shouldn't have had no business over there with them hyenas, Red. Leave these hyenas alone.
I don't want, the hyenas don't like me, so I don't be with the hyenas.
Damn.
The love, if love is conditional, then if I would say modern love is conditional, because I think real love is more sacrificial. Do y'all agree with my statement?
More love is what?
I think the modern day love is conditional, but I think real love is more sacrificial. It's more or less you sacrificing yourself and things for the other person. You're of service to the other person. That's what real love is. Not necessarily what that person can do for you or give you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it, sis. For me, it looks more like symmetry. That's what I kind of don't see, and I think this is what like everybody's alluding to. It's supposed to be a certain symmetry. Like I know that there's things that I'm supposed to do as a man, and hopefully those things will be recognized. Like I said, sis, that just the consideration, the recognition, that's love for me. When you consider me, when you see the things that I'm doing, like Eda Man said, like, watch how you handle my husband. Those going to bats for those things, those are big for us. They're kind of motivational. So I can definitely understand that. And it's the lack of symmetry. The fellas go out, but like he said, the minute he falls short, the minute he's not, performing to her expectations, then she's done with him. That's the lack of symmetry in time. That equity I was talking about, that's time. Just like in our homes, it's no different. You cannot pull out a loan against your home the day you move in. Like, you got to be there sometime, and that's what I give kudos to the missus for. Like, she saw the doors slammed in my face, the business is pulled from under my feet, she saw it all, and then she seen the other side of it, to where it started to be a lot more positive. But it was the time that attested to that, and us being able to get that time in our relationship and see how each other is handling the world and the way that we're reflecting each other as a tandem. And I think it's those things. But if you don't put that time in, how do you get that equity, and how do you get to give the person that consideration and all of those things that we speaking about? It's very non-existent when the relationships are short-lived. What y'all think?
I agree, bro.
Yeah, it's about that two-way street.
Red, let me tell you, you know the best thing you can, best thing a woman can do with a man that's down. Listen, a man that lost everything, Red. I'm gonna put you on game, right? I had a homeboy. He was telling me about what changed his life, Red. He said he lost everything. They lost the house. He had to move back in with his mama. He lost his job, and they was at a point where she had enough money, but the type of lifestyle that they was living, she just could not support. And you know, the one thing he told me that got him back on his feet and let him be and rebuild his life, Red. You know what I'm saying? He said his lowest, his wife sucked his dick. I'm telling you right now, like at his lowest, Red, she said, I'm gonna treat you like the king that you is, Red. She said, do you know you're a little whore? Red, she said, I'm gonna treat you like the king you always is, regardless of how you is financially. She served that man like he was a king, Red. And you know what he did in 3 months? I think he might would have been down for about 9 months. But that honor that that honor that she showed that man at his lowest, Red, he said that next day, you know, like some guys, they stay like 4 days in the slump, they trying to, you know, find themselves. But he said he had a level of confidence. He walked out there with that time. He said he woke up at 6 o'clock to get to talking to job interviews, and he said he went to go meet like people. Women don't understand the level of influence they have on men to be able to take their life to the next level.
Crazy.
You really don't watch me in this. You said, huh?
That neck was crazy. Who gave him?
I mean, at the end of the day, you want somebody who ain't gonna quit on you.
Exactly, right.
Win, lose, or draw, sure.
Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest issue. People, again, that's why I said grace. Extend the grace that you wish to receive, right? So if you want your girl, to believe in you, believe in her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't quit on her when she. I mean, it's just some shit you wasn't supposed to take. I say it's the same. It's just some shit. But I'm talking about the little shit people be breaking up for, disagreement. You know what I'm saying? A misunderstanding, bad communication. You know, you and your ego have a bad feelings, man. Y'all sit down somewhere. Sometimes, you know, a good episode of Shut the Fuck Up. You know what I'm saying? Works for both sides, man. Just shut up and chill out. You know what I'm saying? And think about it, and then go back and have that conversation.
I mean,
most people
but that's
don't
what I
even
opened
do
up with, bro. That hindsight, insight, and foresight. Like if we don't have those things, either one of us, like one of us have to have it, and then the other one has to have a certain humility to acquire those things. So if we look at relationships realistically, hindsight, being able to see some shit, like insight, looking at yourself, like let me take a, and foresight, like let me think about the future. We opened with the EBT situation. Like, how is we just getting here and you broke already? Like foresight, whether you sold the stamps, whether you ate everything gluttonously, whatever the case may be, but it's the foresight, it's the lack of insight, like there's no humility. And if we can't build on these things, if neither one of us have these things, how are we going to build a family? How are we going to talk about being a family? How are you going to entertain my conversation when I say, you know, I expect you to grow some fruits and vegetables in the backyard? How that conversation gonna go? Yeah. So, you know, I just see everybody got, you know, a lot more humbling to do for themselves, because we all got a vision of how we see these families going. And I think we got to sit down and see eye to eye about family before we can become a family.
Amen. And I would say this, you know how you measure how much a person loves? I remember I was having this conversation because it's like, love is not measured, you know? It's just something that we got to figure out and feel. And I was having this conversation with this real older guy. And I was like, how can you measure how much someone loves someone, right? And he was explaining, he sat down, he took a second, and he said, you can measure how much they love them by how much grace they give them once they mess up. And it stuck with me because It's easy to love someone when they up. It's easy to love when a person is doing exactly what you want them to do. That's the easiest time to love them. But when they do the opposite of what you want them to do, when they mess up, how much grace are you extending to them in that moment? And that's where the true love is be tested and triumph, in my opinion. So,
Do y'all think, in your opinion, what makes men, the way men love and women love, different? Is there a difference, or is it the same? Is it showing up the same?
yes, I think it's definitely a different. I think men are wired to be logical. So I love kind of look logical, right? It looked like structure. It looked like, hey, I paid the bills. I love you. Like that's men I know be like, you want to know how you know I love you? You see that light bill in there? Remember this morning when I didn't want to go up and go work at that factory and I went anyways? I love you from a logical point of view where I did X, Y, and Z. Then when women show their love, I think it's more from an emotional point of view. That's why, like, when a woman say he don't love me, it's because he don't come and do that goo-goo and gaga kiss me, because she's not asking for him to love the man the way men love from a logical point of view. She's asking him, give me more of the type of love I give you, which is in your face, kissing you, hugging you, holding you, like them old songs. And so it's two different types of love, and we're wired to love that way. Right, so we're wired to be a little bit logical, and the women are also wired to be emotional. So I don't get mad at a woman being emotional when she was designed to be emotional. Like maybe like she's emotional. It's like, you know, God put those emotions there. It's not like she don't supposed to have them. Now, I'm not saying that she should be unchecked. I don't say that she should be emotionally imbalanced. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that it's two different. That's why a woman, she wants you to kiss her. She wants you to hug her. She wants you to like rub on her thigh, on her back, because it shows a level of emotional love versus logical love. And that's what I learned.
Anybody else, y'all think it's different or it's the same?
It's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. I think, in my opinion, guys exhibit love and women receive it. That's what I think. Most women are receivers of love, not givers of love. Right? They can give nourishment. Right? They can what's the word I'm looking for? They can nurture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nurture, you know what I'm saying, and care for. But as far as love, their love is reciprocal. Like you got to give them something to love you for in most cases, right? And it's something that she would see in you. It's not really something that I think you would present on purpose. You know what I mean? I think she would just see something in you. You can call it potential. You can call it kismet. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I think kismet's the wrong word. Call it whatever, right? But it's something she would see in you, right? Again, that she could gain from you, whether it's smarts, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Leadership, guidance. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get deep down into the pimp game and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just think that's what, and I totally agree with you, man. You can't get mad because they love differently than us. They do. You know what I'm saying? You just got to learn how to play your cards in it. That's all.
Is it more or less adapting to that person's way of loving?
It's not really adapting. You know what I'm saying? It's knowing what to accept and what not to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
That's why I believe, again, I'm responsible for this relationship, right? This is what I be telling people when I talk about it. Might be her fault, but I'm gonna be held responsible.
Right. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So at that point, again, I ask you, I'm the fool if I pick the wrong one, right? I'm the fool if she do this and that and that and this. And that's what guys need to understand. I understand. It's just it's the pain of being a man. Some shit's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair. It's what y'all would consider fair is that I have a baby and she have a baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what people would consider fair nowadays. And that's just not the way it works. There's certain expectations of me that she doesn't have to meet as a woman. It's certain expectations of her that I don't have to meet as a man. Right? It's just, again, the game don't change, only the players. And it is what it is. So again, it's about being a man at all times. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it's But if it's something that need to happen a certain way for you to continue what your job is as a man, that's the way it's got to be. And she might not like it. And oh, fucking well, that's when you find out if she really for you.
Yeah. Mhm. Anybody else?
For me, sis, Severe. Actually, you go ahead, Severe.
Oh
I'll
no,
do
you can
it.
go ahead, bro, because I'm just agreeing. I ain't even got nothing. On this, I
Um,
agree with all y'all. Y'all drove home some good points though.
yeah, I definitely appreciate the fellas chiming in. If I had to use different words, I would just use tangible and intangible. I think it kind of looks very tangible what the ladies need. It looks like flowers and back rubs and all of those things. And for us, it might look a little more intangible. It might not, like he said, the lights. No one really pays attention to the lights, no matter how many times you flick them on and off and go in the refrigerator in and out. You really don't. Those things kind of go unnoticed. So I really think it's more tangible versus intangible and opportunistic. Some people want to get more than what they put in. They want to get out of it. And like you said, that's when judgment comes in. I know it's a harsh word and people don't like it, but I come from the Apollo. I say it all the time, like the Apollo, 60 seconds or less. I got to see some reciprocation in this. I got to see talent. And that's where that, foresight, that insight, it comes in, because like E said, she seen something in him. The missus seen in me, the door's shut. Like, but this boy is still, he going. This boy, I'm gonna go ahead and fall in, because some people can judge talent, but it takes judgment in order to do that. So, I say kudos to the people who do have faith and place judgment and pour into those and then get something in return, because it is a return on investment. So kudos to y'all.
Cool beans. I have something I want to review with you guys. Would y'all like to review something with me? I saw something on After.
We're gonna have to put that on a t-shirt.
I saw your mouth.
We're gonna put that on a t-shirt. Where the merch at?
Working on it. I saw something on After Brother podcast. He had this conversation with this lady, and I thought it was very interesting. So I wanted to go through it to see if you guys agree what he had to say.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Yeah, y'all know who he is, right? The St. James is his name, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, the therapist.
Yeah.
You put air quotes up when you said that, right, Rick?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is he really a therapist?
I thought he was a therapist. Who knows? It might be AI.
We don't even care. We're gonna give him this work if he was a therapist or not. Play the video.
I'm blaming everything on AI from now on. I don't know shit.
All right, okay, here we go.
Let's go.
Cheats or has multiple sex partners while being in a committed relationship is indicative of possible homosexuality or under.
So her question to him was, do you think men that cheat or very hypersexual are homosexuals? That was her original question to him.
That's stupid. But go ahead. Let's play.
How the hell are they homosexuals?
Hypersexual.
What'd you say to me?
How the hell they homosexuals?
I guess why she asking him that. I don't know.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
On this episode of Quantum Leap.
Facts.
I was so confused. I said, I gotta bring this to my guys. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Hypersexuality in men, and a man that consistently cheats or has multiple sex partners while being in a committed relationship is indicative of possible homosexuality or undercover homosexuality.
Hold on. Make sure I'm hearing you correctly. If he's having rampant sex outside the relationship and he's cheating, who's he cheating with?
We don't know. Right?
So-
I'm just talking. So the I guess the examples that I'm referring to might even be cheating with women, right? Like, but is hypersexual and actively in committed relationships when they could easily not do that. But like there's like a thrill in that, right? Like,
She is so confusing,
Yo,
right?
she
What the
just
fuck is she
throwing
talking
baloney
about?
at the wall and trying to make it stick.
Come on, girl. That's not nice at all.
Yeah,
What are you doing here?
she said I gotta get this YouTube going some kind of way.
Yeah.
She said everything else ain't working, man. I gotta figure some angle. That's crazy.
She
That's what
didn't
I'm
even
telling
think
you,
about
man.
what
They
she said, man. She just talking.
all they do is project, bro. That's all they. It's crazy how they do this, bro. Like you gonna call a man gay, but y'all girlfriends, y'all be grinding up on each other and smacking each other on the ass and shit.
You're right.
What are we doing here?
Like y'all go to strip clubs to see other bitches get naked.
Mhm.
Could y'all imagine if you seen on the news dudes going to male strip clubs?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Ain't they never try to get you to go to Chippendales, huh?
Crazy.
Well, I want to talk about it because this brought up another conversation that I had on another panel, right? So the take that I said is nothing that a man can do with his wife to make him gay, right? Like just because homosexuals do something that have nothing to do with straight men, right? So I think what it is almost like listening to what they're saying. This idea that a man desire to do whatever with this woman, whatever he desire to do in any case with this woman, I think it's one of those things that it's almost like a guilt trip. If I make him feel like he's something he's not, maybe I can manipulate him in doing him to do what I want to do. That's what I see a lot when I hear that. So I think it's a stretch. I think she's new to podcasting, but she just wanted to say something that she felt that would be, go viral. It sounded like a viral moment to me. I don't think she even believed it.
Oh, let's finish what she got to say, child.
A lot of the conversations that I'm hearing nowadays are about this, like are about, hypersexual men, that being indicative of undercover homosexuality or unresolved, or unknown sexuality within yourself. What are your thoughts on that? Like on hypersexuality in a man and their inability to just be single if that's the type of stuff that they want to do, or even if they are single and sleeping with multiple women at a time. Like what are your thoughts on that? Hypersexuality correlating to homosexuality.
Yeah.
And I don't have
Crazy. I can't. Oh my God. That's so crazy.
Is she still asking the question though? Like, how long is this
Yeah,
actual question though? That's wild.
Like,
But it don't even go together though. That's the point.
Hey, if a cat really eats a lot of cat food, does it want to be a dog?
Right.
It's
Oh
crazy.
my goodness. Oh man.
hope I'm not offending anybody. To tell you more, my mother is a lesbian. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't offend homosexual people.
Oh my
What I
God.
tell you? What I tell you? What did I tell you?
Young lady. No.
Projected
This is not the avenue for that, young lady.
I want to hear his response. I'm
All
curious
they
to see
do,
what
bro.
I'm invested now. I want to see what the therapist say.
now, even.
Unintentionally, but just want to make that clear.
Yeah, I don't know that there's much of a, and the first thing is, I don't think everything that's happening in society or in Black or Hispanic or minority cultures is a Tyler Perry film. No, not everybody that cheats. It's now all of a sudden a reflection of some suppressed thing relating to them wanting to sleep with men. You know who tends to want to sleep with men? Men that sleep with men, or men that are attracted to men. Like, yeah, like, right? Like there's obviously men that's the case, and some of them obviously are on the down low, but is that a true reflection of all men that are cheating? Of course not, right? But when it comes to why men,
Shout out to the Godfather, shame, insult, the need to be guilt, the need to be right. If you hang with your homies, you're considered gay, or you like them more than your other person. If you do anything other than with your woman, you're called gay. But if you're just cheating and you're cheating with a woman, you're still called gay because you're trying to and I can't even talk right now. You're trying to put together hypersexual and homosexual.
Yeah.
That's an insult, yo. And then they thinking if you is cheating, you cheating with a man.
That's crazy. Wow.
You cheating with a man, but you fucking a bunch of bitches. Like,
I think is only one thing that makes a man hypersexually is that he haven't undefined the discipline of his penis. He haven't found that control. So I think it have nothing to do with this homosexuality. I just think that and it's something I think every man have to accomplish. I don't think it's just men out here that don't figure it out. Maybe it is. I just might not know none of. I think every man in his life, he gotta say, I gotta be able to conquer being able to tell a woman no, not being able to respond to my lower nature. And that's just something that I learned. And I think that men just have to go through that, and they don't have other men to hold them accountable to that.
It's one simple sentence you must learn. It ain't worth it. That's it. It ain't worth the trouble. 99 times out of 100, it ain't worth the trouble. Just the fact.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Uncle Rick, you would have told me at 20 and I ain't have nothing. I'd say that feeling is worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get like the sentiment that it's not worth it, but if I have nothing, it's worth it. It was worth it to me. I just literally shout out to going to the military. The military was the first time in my life that I went a long period of time without sex in basic training. Right. So then that taught me that it could be done. Right. And I mean nothing. I mean no masturbation, no nothing. My whole time through basic training. So I just think that we gotta get to a point where I know we teach guys that, hey, going out there sleeping around is a good thing for them. I think that men just have to figure out how to be able to say no in this chapter of where we at in the world.
Cheat, and believe it or not, I actually do want to do an episode on this of male and female cheating, what's typically the reasons for it, what they get out of it, and what to do about it. I think when it comes to male cheating, there is no one size fits all answer. The variety of reasons for why it could be the case. I had a recent conversation with somebody about the sheer amount of men that are in marriages, sexless marriages. I'm like, you don't think that's potentially a big reason for why a lot of guys? 100%. Like, just on one side, they don't mean they're gay now. It just means that the situation that they have, for whatever reason, it's not happening, right? They could be getting sex from their partner, but for many men who, especially a lot of men where a lot of men don't have an emotional, nearly the same level of emotional attachment and connection to the act of sex. So it's easier for them to just act on lust and sexual variety. For many men, they'll even admit it. It's just something different that their body tells them that they want, and then they act on it because of the lack of sexual.
So is this true, brethren, that men are not emotionally connected when it comes to sex? It's just something to do.
I think it's false. It's true and false. Let me say that, right? So if it's some random woman out of the club, I agree. But if it's like your wife, somebody you really walk into, because I believe sex is better when you have sex with the same person consistently over time. I know that might sound crazy to a lot of people, but I think I have an emotional connection with my wife after that interaction. But if it was some random girl at the bar that it was no connection there before, it's just there for a release. So I disagree. I think it's definitely a connection. If you care about the woman, you gonna have a connection. You want to call that. Where you think Pillow Talking came? All these niggas got to telling all the secrets.
God damn it!
Because he was in love.
God damn it! Shit. They telling.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
What y'all? Anybody else about the emotional connection? Like,
yeah, for me, humans is going human. I mean, you know, I think men and women are different. Ultimately, that's a whole nother conversation. But I think humans are humans. I'm starting to see a lot more women just sex without a connection, without emotion being attached, and so on and so forth. And I think it's been like that for a while. I think they could fuck people and just move on too. Like, we try to paint this narrative like they so nice and so connected and so empathetic, and they're not. They're just humans. They're animalistic, and they have sexual nature as well. It doesn't have the same ramifications and consequences, but they have it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wouldn't agree with that sentiment, but all of the stuff she said, I'm not in line with. Some of the stuff the therapist said, you know, okay, I can rock with him. But she could have hit it a little more cerebrally, in my opinion. It's some meat that could be on the bone. Pause.
Yeah,
yeah. She's not putting it there. She's not coming from a good angle on it.
I don't think
I'll land my plane there.
Because he's just It's like you just want to put all the
So-
men in this homosexual box.
I mean,
Right.
I wouldn't do that. If I had to put a spin on this, if I did this on a Saturday, I would say the addiction to sex. I
Mm.
think a lot of people get, and when that becomes an addiction, if there are no girls in the room, if it's only boys, are you still
There you
having
go.
sex because you
Yeah.
addicted to it?
Okay.
When you go to jail, are
Yeah.
you fucking men if you there for 3.5?
Right.
Like I definitely get she was trying to shame, but some niggas is definitely like Atlanta exists.
Yeah.
You better
Yeah.
stop it. You better stop it. You better stop
These
it.
niggas is out here wilding, and I can't say that they not. So she's just attacking it from a whole different point. If she was a little more empathetic and cerebral with it, she may be able to pull it off. But the way she's trying to pull it off, I just don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Discipline. Some men will do it. Some men will do it out of a response of depression or trauma or PTSD, because hypersexuality, believe it or not, is actually one of the things that a lot of people, men and women, will act on and do as it relates to past trauma, especially past sexual trauma, where that wall of protection has kind of been destroyed. And for many of them, it's either an attempt to kind of take that power back. It's an attempt to feel free or alive again when that was kind of decided for them at an earlier point or age, or they just literally lack like the ability to just know how to control it and deal with it. So there's all these host of reasons, but there's one answer that you're not going to like. That's 100%. I would think even more of a factor than almost any of these other things that I just listed. Sexual liberation amongst women. If women were having sex with men that were their husbands, I would envision if women were having sex with men that they were their husbands and only their husbands, it may be substantially harder for a lot of guys to cheat on the side.
Hypersexuality.
What do y'all think about that?
That's facts. If there's no coochie out there, you'll be loyal.
If it was no pussy to fuck,
Let them know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Spin the block.
If there was no pussy to fuck, would there be pussy to fuck?
Uh-huh.
I keep trying. This is what I'm saying. This thing goes a certain way. It can't be helped.
Yeah.
Right? The way we deal with it is layers upon layers of conditioning, right? Conditioned learning and behavior. We like women. It's just that simple. A heterosexual man love women. And it's like what E the man said. When you younger, your hormones is raging, right? You out in the world. Hey. That's why I don't get the weaponization. I don't get it. Right? For hundreds of I ain't going because I don't know shit, you know what I'm saying? All this shit might be a lie for all I know, right? But for hundreds of years, women had to protect their chastity.
Yeah.
They had to do it. So-called shotgun weddings, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now we gotta protect their pussy.
Right. Yeah.
That's like no. What you talking about? It's just the way the thing goes. I'm sorry, it ain't my fault. I didn't make this thing. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So, Red, have you ever take like a pre-workout before?
Yes.
All right. You know that feeling when like your skin feel like it's crawling? It feel like you're superhuman. See, you gotta understand, in my 20s, that's what sex felt like. I felt like I felt like I had to get it out of me, right? And so since I felt that way, I was like, I got all this energy, this life force need to come up out of me. I had to figure out how I wanted to get rid of it. So if I didn't have no options and I had to deal with it in my 20s, I think I would have gotten married a lot quicker. But what ended up happening is it was like a whole sea of women say, come give me your life force, Mr. Williams. Come give it to me. It's just out here. And I think I didn't even have to exercise that discipline because I had so many options.
Gotcha. So is that not the main thing, but like one of the major problems is the fact that women are so easily available to give it up?
Yes.
But yet complain when
when they do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yes.
Like
It's the one thing. It's one of the one things that a woman can control. It's the one thing they can control. Like, I don't get it. As long I don't get it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Go ahead, Severe. My bad, bro.
Nah, I'm with you, What happened to my body, my choice?
Right. Yeah.
And as soon as you give it away, you want to, oh, it's me, oh, it's mine. Nah, you giving it out. Then when you stop, you want to act like a born again virgin. You done had like 3 or 4 kids. Girl, if you don't give me that, stop playing.
I think that the facts of the matter is not her body, it's her choice. It's everybody's body and their choice. Because everybody can get that thing. Like, it's not her body. Everybody got the option on that thing.
So I think so when the ladies be, complaining about, the men cheating and stuff, why I think they should go have more ritual for the women than the men.
No. Their contract is with the man, not the girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like I said, but then at that point, we got to have a different conversation among society, right? This girly girl shit don't exist. There is not. You trying to tell y'all there is no sisterhood.
It don't.
There is no sisterhood when there's a man that both the girls like involved. There is no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no sisterhood. She'll cut your throat or she can get away with it. You know what I mean?
Facts, they're quick to tell the other chick. I mean, the chick that tell the dude that they both like, something bad about the other girl, so they can get him. That's cutthroat.
Let me tell you, I think people should have more conversations with their ex, right? To understand, to kind of understand what happened, right? So I was having this conversation with my ex, and she was like, "Oh yeah, the chick that you with, she came to me and told me you was horrible, worst man, this, that, and third, and she was in my DM." Me not knowing no better, nobody put me up on game. I done went to her, and she done got a whole, course on how to make me happy from my ex.
They was like swapping stories. Oh man.
What's good, D? Hey, game recognized game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what
it is.
Like the women, right? They get on the men for cheating and stuff, but they champion the side chick though.
They believe a wife and a side chick is the same thing nowadays.
Right. No
That's
bullshit.
They believe a wife and side chick is the same thing.
How much for both?
How is that possible?
It's not.
Because they understanding is, again, if you look at what's out in the open, right? If you look at what's out in the open, they understand is that most wives don't do shit either. That's why they keep saying y'all be marrying hoes. Ain't that their theme song?
Yeah.
I know hoes, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all think she just in-house pussy and get to go shopping and shit and order Amazon all day and shit like that. Ain't no work associated, just like a side bitch, right? A side chick, she'll tell you, well, I get the best of him because I don't have to deal with him 24/7, right? Same shit.
She lying.
Yeah.
I think it's a disservice for women to be side chicks. It's a disservice, man. She don't understand, especially if you got a good dude and you the side chick of a good dude, and she missing out.
I think understand at some point the side chick gonna want to be the main chick because she's going.
That's what I was about to say. They don't even know how to play that role, Red.
They always do. They always do. That's why.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead,
When
bro.
a man is cheating with a woman, he's not going to tell homie that he's cheating with his woman. You want to keep that going, keep that in the back pocket or whatever you're going to do. Now, female, if a man was to threaten to stop giving her that D, first thing she'll say, I'll tell your girl. I'll tell your wife. Next thing you know, random texts coming through and this, that, and the other popping up wherever she is so she can talk to her about me.
Yeah.
You ain't even playing your part as the side chick that you're supposed to be, that you know you are. That's them wanting to come to the head of the class when you sit in the back.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Brother, do you have that clip with the superhead girl? What's her name?
Corinne Stephens.
Everybody know about Superhead.
Lord Jesus. Eat a man long time ago. Long time ago.
Hey, you know Superhead was married, right? I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
know.
she got a goofy. She got a goofy.
Now, if you got a clip, because I gotta go get the plates. Gotta do plates.
I do believe. Let me. You good,
If
sis. I got.
you can't find it, she's going around saying that y'all should marry hoes now.
But you got to remember what she used to do. So she was married to a man, and she used to tell it anytime Lil Wayne come in town, she disappear for 3 days.
Right.
That is crazy.
And said when she got back, she had a bath drawn and all that bullshit. Nah, man.
Y'all ain't shit.
Nah, man.
Nah, you marry that hoe if you want to.
And love sex. Like a cum dump type of, like you want this, but patriarchy says you can't marry this. Patriarchy says marry the virgin. But then you the slut behind her back, you lose her trust. You're gonna ruin her life. I want more men to feel safe marrying the whole. Because they're gonna keep you good. You're gonna wake up to sucks. You wake up, I'm already on freak shit. There's nothing you can't propose to me that I won't at least consider. I like doing household chores, but for sake, first thing in the morning, my man gets this, and he gets it in any way he wants. He would have crawl on my face and exactly.
Start at home, where you really want to be. A couple weeks ago was my birthday. The plan was that we're gonna have a foursome.
I think it's smart though. Why wouldn't you advocate for what you are?
Exactly. Exactly. And let me, you don't marry hoes. I told y'all, because a hoe gonna always go back to her default setting. When time gets hard, she's gonna always go back to her default setting.
So do you think men want sluts though? You know the difference, a slut.
Yeah, you want your girl nasty, but like I said, hey, that's on you more times than not, man. You better train your girl.
Train her to be a slut. I like that.
That was absolutely. That's that's what the fellas I think they are alluding to when it's like there's a certain vulnerability that they want their woman to have, to be able to curate her to be their wife, their woman. And you don't want that to be territory where a lot of flags have been planted already, because she's already knowledgeable, I would imagine, and always having that fear of missing out or comparing in the back of her mind to those other 97 or 98 that she has. So it's that moldability. Like Rick say, that's your hoe. Your wife is your hoe. You her trick. Like, play your position. And then I think this is what we all are alluding to, that we want a what did they say back in our day, Rick? A freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets
and a woman in the streets.
Like, I think it's not new information to us. It's now we have to kind of act like it's not reality and it's subjective and it was a skit. So, like, everybody say the game don't change. Is it the players or is it the game, y'all?
So what do you think? Let me ask you this question, because you sparked up a thought in my mind. So what do you think about the born again version, the retired hoe?
Damn. I mean, do that with who you could do it with. I think that's kind of my flag I wave. If you can do that with somebody and they're willing to accept it and entertain it, by all means, entertain that. But when you come across somebody who's not, you just got to tap out and respectfully say, respect. I tried it and it didn't work.
No, I'm saying like the woman, like, what I'm trying to understand, do you believe that these hoes can retire, give up their whole car forever and be a born again version?
They can definitely retire, bro. Right? But you a life card. She's a card carrying member of the whole brigade for a lifetime, bro.
Yeah.
Like she just out the game. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you never want to marry a hoe because when shit go bad, she's gonna go back to her default setting.
So okay, so if that's the case, does that mean that men that are hypersexual, when things go bad, it's a possibility they can go back to their old ways?
Is they fucking when things go bad? It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Shit.
Yeah, I would entertain that. Yeah,
But like I said, am I fucking because things go bad? No. When things go bad and shit hit bottom, a hoe gonna go hoe. She gonna put that pussy out there.
And I think that's when that scale comes out. For me personally, I think there's an ultimate scale that we all weigh. And like Rick said, you know, kind of boils down to some words that whether it's worth it or not. And I think that's the scale we put our significant others on. And if it's not, the equity's not there, if the reciprocation isn't there, then that's sometimes you might come out on the poorer end of that scale. And that's just how love goes. So Janet Jackson would say, and that's what I mean about it's no guarantees in this shit. Like it's on us to be better people.
That's the hard part. Cause see, I would believe. Well, it's not that I don't believe, but let me change my words. I would understand what y'all guys are saying. Don't get a hoe if I never went to college. And you know, when we was in college, all of them was hoes. I don't care what nobody tell you. I know they gonna tell you it's that one that wasn't having sex, right? And it might have been my college, and they might could have been jaded, right? But all of these women was, especially in you talking about in the after 2015, all of them was sleeping around. All of them was doing all this stuff. I mean, like all of them was getting bust down by the frat guys, right? It wasn't these wholesome women at college that I saw, right? So then, if you know that they their ninth grade year that they be in the hole, is there any hope for them women, for the young men?
I mean, I definitely get what you're saying. And when I resort back to college, actually the ladies that we entertained in college, because I went to like white colleges, so that was practice for me. I didn't like white women, so I kind of wasn't active on campus, went to other campuses to find entertainment. But the women that we did entertain on campus, they went on to be wives later now, because we showed them a certain respect, like you deserve a certain reciprocation when it comes to relationships. And then they went on and carried that. So I do understand what you're saying, that some of the ladies were definitely susceptible to college life. But at the same time, it was a certain demographic of women that were practicing to be wives, that needed reciprocation, that wanted you to walk them home and protect them despite that blue light system. They wanted you to pay even though we didn't have a lot of money, so French fries was cool. But again, it was showing that she was kind of into you and willing to consider what you were going through and the circumstances we were in. And I think it's like you guys are saying, when you see those women that are willing to be humble, willing to fall in line, I think that's when we got to celebrate them and pour into those relationships. But when we squander them, and like he said, I think people need to start talking to their exes, because maybe y'all didn't see eye to eye, or it was something minute. I really think that's where the crust of the conversation is. A lot of these relationships where we just didn't see eye to eye. So, you know, I think that's a whole nother conversation. So salute to you for bringing that up, bro.
Yeah, so is it? Let me ask this question to you guys: is it a possibility a good girl can just have a hoe face, but she's not a hoe? Because that's kind of what I'm hearing you say.
I say no, but hey, you got it.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The ladies that we were entertaining weren't in a whole phase or having a whole phase. I think that's why we entertained them. They were different than the ones that were entertaining that type of lifestyle.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, like, I just seen good women that wouldn't. There's no way she would entertain the guy she was entertaining in college. But you mix in a little alcohol, Them spirits.